Hey there, nature lovers! Today, we're diving into the world of one of the most misunderstood creatures, vultures. Often seen as harbingers of doom, these remarkable birds are anything but. Get ready to be amazed by these incredible birds. From their crucial role as nature's clean-up crew to their fascinating adaptations, vultures are a testament to the wonders of evolution. Join me as we soar through 10 mind-blowing facts about these feathered marvels. Vultures, with their broad wingspans and often bare heads, might appear to be a homogeneous group, but they are actually divided into two distinct branches, Old World vultures and New World vultures. The Old World vultures, as their name suggests, are native to the lands of Europe, Asia and Africa, while their New World counterparts grace the skies of North and South America. Despite their physical resemblances and shared penchant for carrion, these two groups are not closely related. Their shared traits are a remarkable example of convergent evolution, where unrelated species develop similar characteristics due to similar ecological roles. In the grand tapestry of life, vultures play a vital role. They are nature's sanitation engineers, efficiently and diligently cleaning up after the less glamorous side of life and death. Their diet consists primarily of carrion, the decaying flesh of dead animals. While this might seem unsavory to us, it is an essential ecological service. By consuming carcasses, vultures prevent the spread of diseases that could decimate populations of other animals, including ourselves. Without these feathered undertakers, our world would be a far less pleasant and far more perilous place. The life of a vulture is not for the faint of heart or stomach. Their diet of rotting flesh teems with a cocktail of deadly bacteria and toxins that would fell most other creatures. Yet, vultures thrive on this gruesome buffet thanks to their incredibly potent stomach acid. This acid is a biological marvel, capable of dissolving bone and neutralizing deadly pathogens like anthrax, botulism, and even rabies. Vultures are essentially living biohazard filters, protecting ecosystems and other scavengers from potential outbreaks. One of the most striking features of many vulture species is their bare heads and necks. While this might appear somewhat macabre, it is in fact a brilliant adaptation for their rather messy feeding habits. Imagine plunging your head deep inside a rotting carcass to feed. Feathers would quickly become matted with bacteria-laden gore, leading to infections. A bald head, on the other hand, is easily cleaned, reducing the risk of disease and allowing vultures to continue their vital sanitation work. Vultures are masters of aerial efficiency, soaring effortlessly for hours on end with minimal effort. They have mastered the art of utilizing rising columns of warm air, known as thermals, to gain altitude with minimal flapping. This energy-efficient flight allows them to cover vast distances in search of food. Their keen eyesight, aided by their impressive wingspans, allows them to scan the landscape below for the telltale signs of a potential meal. Once a carcass is spotted, they often spiral down, alerting other vultures in the area to the feast. While often portrayed as solitary creatures, many vulture species are surprisingly social. They roost together in large groups, often numbering in the hundreds or even thousands, and communicate with a variety of grunts, hisses, and whistles. This social structure extends to their feeding habits. Vultures often follow each other to food sources, relying on the success of others to locate a meal. This cooperative foraging increases their chances of finding a carcass in the vast expanse of their territories. Nature is full of strange and wonderful defenses, and vultures are no exception. When threatened, some species resort to a rather dramatic and decidedly unpleasant tactic, projectile vomiting. This defensive vomit serves a dual purpose. Firstly, the sheer shock value and putrid odor of the vomit are often enough to deter even the most determined predator. Secondly, this expulsion of partially digested food makes the vulture lighter, allowing for a quicker and easier escape. Sadly, these magnificent creatures are facing a growing number of threats across their range. Habitat loss, due to human encroachment and deforestation, is shrinking their hunting grounds and nesting sites. However, The most insidious threat comes in the form of poisoning, both intentional and unintentional. In some parts of the world, vultures are deliberately targeted by poisoned carcasses, often intended for other animals. Additionally, the use of certain drugs in livestock, such as diclofenac, has had a devastating impact on vulture populations, particularly in Asia. While most vultures are content with stripping flesh from a carcass, one species takes a more, shall we say, specialized approach. The bearded vulture, also known as the lammergeier, has developed a unique taste for bones. Unlike other vultures, which might nibble on smaller bones, the lammergeier can swallow bones up to the size of a lamb's leg whole. For larger bones, they employ a fascinating technique. They carry the bone high into the air and drop it onto rocks below, shattering it into more manageable pieces. This adaptation allows them to exploit a food source that few other animals can. Given their harsh lifestyle and exposure to potentially deadly pathogens, one might assume that vultures live short, brutal lives. However, these resilient birds are surprisingly long-lived. In the wild, vultures can live for 20 to 30 years, and in the more protected environment of captivity, they can live even longer. Their slow metabolism, efficient respiratory system, and powerful immune systems all contribute to their impressive longevity. Vultures truly are survivors, perfectly adapted to their unique and vital role in the ecosystem. Thanks for joining us on this journey into the world of vultures. We've seen that these often maligned creatures are, in fact, marvels of adaptation, playing a crucial role in maintaining the delicate balance of our planet's ecosystems. Remember, every creature has its place in the ecosystem, and vultures are no exception. Stay curious and see you next time.